And welcome back everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. I am Classic Gamer and let's get on with the rest of the game. Now, last time we fought Sniper Wolf again, beat her. We then had to kill her because she was lung shot. Otacon got very upset with the fact you had to kill her, cried a bit. Snake said basically to escape. Otacon said he wants to still help, so he's gone off to do his own thing and we've continued. Without further ado, we've now got down to the blast furnace, now on disc 2. The game's drawing to a close, so we're very close to the end. So let's continue, shall we? Now there's a guard down here. Now, you might be thinking, how do we get across here? Well, you have to... Yeah, you will have to make an alert, which is not always a good thing. Now, I'm going to save it here. And this bit is not the easiest bit in the world, but it's not impossible. You just have to concentrate. Don't fall down because it's instant death. Don't get seen because, again, instant death. Collect the various things around here. Bullets in there. Now, to make things easier for you, so you can get back up to the top where you just were, you can use this little lift. Like this, go inside it, you got all the way up to the top, and without further ado, you're now back up here. So you don't have to use that other way of doing it, so just go back in. And now we're here, let's call Campbell.
Snake, that's a blast furnace.
A blast furnace? What do they use that for?
There's no airport on the base, so it's hard to bring in supplies. They must have built a blast furnace so they could make building materials and such.
That makes sense. Whew. I'm starting to sweat. It's getting kind of warm.
The entrance to the underground base is further below. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Master got to say?
War brings out the cruelty of man. No matter how the soldier was brought up, they all turn into animals when they're thrust into the heat of combat.
Not much, so... Otacon?
There's a cargo elevator in the northeast part of the bottom floor. You can take that to Metal Gear's underground base. You'll spot it right away. It's got a big patrol light attached to it.
And finally... Sure.
You have a good view, though your movement is limited. It might be a good place to take out your enemy with your PSG-1. You have a good view, though your movement is limited.
There's actually an item down here that you can actually get if you come down. If you go through this door here. careful of the steam. If you fall through here. You can get body armor. I might be dropping frames a little bit, hence the skipping, so I apologise in the jumpiness of the gameplay. There's various stuff around here you can collect. Use the cargo elevator. Should be alright.
There he is!
Ow. Very simple that bit. Not always easy, but easy enough to do that, you know, once you defeat them, you then are at the bottom. So equip your thermal goggles. Oh damn it, I just died. But yeah, bollocks. Oh dear.
Snake! Answer me! Snake! Snake!
So you there's claymores around here. Yeah, see there's claymores all around here, so you wanna again crawl over them just like you did before. You might already have got the full, so if need be, as long as you crawl, then you'll be fine. Ration. Obviously, I've got now. I haven't got even near full claymores, so just grab ammo and then finally jump on this one here.
found Stinger missiles. Great! They're equipped with a thermal homing device, so once they've locked on, they will automatically pursue the target. To lock on, all you have to do is line up the crosshairs. Stingers are very potent, short-range, low-altitude SAMs. In Afghanistan, the Mujahideen shot down hundreds of Soviet aircraft with them. In fact, they were forced to change their tactics. One of my favorite horror books is called Stinger, and my favorite cocktail is a Stinger. I guess you could say I've got a thing for Stingers.
You might be able to see the ravens hovering around us here. Well, I can safely say that there is a boss coming up, but who that is, well, I've had a few jumpy bits in this short video, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the video at the end of this elevator ride down. You can see here it's jumping a little bit, so I'm going to have to close down a few things and make it a little bit easier.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Right, I'm going to cut the video here, guys. A very weird call from Master Miller, saying that Naomi might be a spy. Well, what's all that all about? Well, I'm not going completely. I will be cutting the video at this point, just because it keeps jumping a little bit on actual gameplay. Whereas I've been alright so far. I've been okay so far in this Let's Play. Just the cutscenes have been a bit jumpy, but I'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back. And we're back. It might have been because I've had a few programs open, but hopefully now things should be okay. Mouse, oh there it is, right, it's that side. Right, okay, so let's continue, shall we? We were just about to go through this door. We have got a boss coming up. There is a cutscene. Of course, I'm going to keep quiet, so just sit back and enjoy.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank?
Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
I'm going to skip it because it's now starting to jump. So basically, he's asked us to compete in battle. Don't try and take him on head on because you will not win. He will walk around this giant area with that baggy fucking baked thing on his back, but there is a way that you can beat him, and that's you can see I've got claymores in my hands. Now, if you wander around getting as much ammo as you can, there are ammos on top of the crates, and when he shoots, he'll make things fall off. So, if you work out his route. There he is. You can put claymores around the map. Just like that.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers. During the Cold War, he trained in Russia with the Bimbo, the Soviet Special Forces. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven, Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, thanks to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm Vulcan gun. You usually see them mounted on fighter planes. You can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mincemeat of you.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him from the sides or behind.
So yeah, just be careful with the claymores obviously that you've put down because you can also die. No, I've got a better idea. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, he'll get caught by the various mine detector. Oh, it's weird, I haven't got it. Where's the mine detector? I pretty sure I got it. Maybe not. Oh well, so I have to resort to thermal. Oh damn. Oh damn, caught my own trap. What a newbie move. What a bad move that was.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Oh dear, well, can't be helped. Right. Skip it, and again skip it. Don't forget to equip your thermal balls. Check up each one you can, make sure there are no claymores around. If you hide, you can normally beat him. Oh damn! You can normally beat him very easily. He's not the hardest person to beat. As long as you just have the claymores scattered around, you can beat him fairly quickly. Just don't get in the way of him. He will destroy you. And as you wander around, you can see that all the boxes are actually falling off, so it actually makes places less able to go places. Well, you can't go everywhere, go places. You can't wander around anywhere. So you've got, obviously this is blocked now, so pick that up because it's not going to come that way. field of vision is huge, so anywhere you walk, he'll most likely see you.
Come on out.
He'll start running eventually. He's nearly dead. Got him.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk
I've got to skip that again, guys, because it's just jumping. So basically, he's just been eaten by the ravens. Ow.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Armstech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
So, if you just come back along here, obviously this place is now completely trashed. The gun's still here, which is quite a nice feature, I think. And boy, look at the size of that bastard. Oh, he was a strong guy to actually wear that. Well, he's now above us, watching over us in the Ravens, as he quite clearly pointed out. So, let's continue, shall we? Now, this bit is not the easiest bit to actually get through, so you want to throw a chaff grenade. Throw another one, just to keep it going. Oh, mine detector. Huh? We can get it from here. That's useful. Right, well, I'm afraid that's where we're going to leave it, everybody. I'm going to thank you all once again very much for watching, and in the next video we'll be continuing on through that door ahead. Of course, we have reached Metal Gear's underground base, but I'm afraid you're going to have to wait till next time to find out what is going on and what is going on with Naomi. I mean, is she really a spy? And why would she betray us like that? I mean, who is she really? Well, this will come more and more revealed as we go through. So, like I said, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.